my buddy. There he is. There he is, limping around.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And
What's
as always,
up, Mark?
I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports
Since
Report.
I don't talk to
Without
Mark,
you guys,
we'll watch
as
his
well as you
video
ladies,
and we'll
you
talk
know
to him
that this
together.
Literally does not work. Today's been our off day up here in Vermont. Man, we went to a maple syrup sugar house.
I didn't watch it,
where they
Brad,
actually
so
make
let's-
maple syrup and found out everything
Hi, Mark.
about that. And bought
Looks
some maple
beautiful in
syrup that
Vermont.
we are going to have at the Red Brick House. Man, I never knew that there was, that maple syrup wasn't maple syrup that you buy in the store. But be that as it may, we're taking
Be that
the day
as it
because
may.
it's the day off. Tomorrow we start with a new group of volunteers working on some other houses. And me and Tracy are taking in some of the sites. And of course, what does my wife want to do but go to TJ Maxx? My goal is to go to every state in the union. My wife's goal is to be at a TJ Maxx in every state in the union. Go figure. Different dreams, different goals. So we have a little bit of a problem here for the Cowboys, although the
always
Cowboys don't seem
something.
to think that
It's
much of a
always
problem,
something.
and that is Dak Prescott's contract. Now, I'll say that we saw a clip of Dak Prescott who was asked about, they said, oh, there's Jerry Jones over there. Oh, there's Todd France and stuff. And Dak Prescott said, yeah, they're here to donate money to the cause, to help out other people and things like that. And then, of course, they asked, well, what about the contract extension?
Contract?
Talk for another day. So everybody's in the same place. There doesn't seem to be any animosity or anything like that. That's the good news. The bad news is the Dallas Cowboys are slow.
They're slow as shit.
Mom used to say, wait a minute. Why would a chintz be?
Chintz? What the hell's a chintz?
Chintz on a hot griddle.
No, it's
That's not
chintzy.
the right one. That's not the right. That can't be the right one. Because if it was a hot griddle, it probably would either burn up
It's
or try to get
chintzy.
the hell off. Okay, I forgot what it. But they slow. They are real slow, and they're taking it too damn much time. Okay, you got now Jared Goff, who he got paid big time. Now we're hearing about Trevor Lawrence, of course, because he's eligible, and Tua as well is eligible for a contract.
That's it, Brad.
And for those out there that are thinking that Dak's not worth $20 million or whatever, understand that Kirk Cousins got $45 million, $45 million per year, and a team drafted a quarterback in the first round. Think about that for a second. They drafted a quarterback in the first round.
Bang.
And are paying Kirk Cousins $45 million, who had his Achilles tendon tore during the season last year. So as much as you all may think it's easy, man, just get rid of that
ain't
guy.
easy.
We can
No,
automatically
it ain't
plug
easy.
somebody in. Can I say Ryan Leaf? Can I say Quincy Carter? Can I say Randall Cunningham? Can I say Bernie Kosar? Can I say Clint Stoner? Do any of those names ring a bell as great quarterbacks that the Cowboys have had? No, because they were all sucked. They sucked. And there were many, many, many more.
Many
after
more.
Troy Aikman. So finding a quarterback isn't as easy as you all think. It just isn't. And the Cowboys, well, the price tag keeps going up. And the reality is, for all those out there that hate my quarterback, Dak Prescott,
That's my
that just
quarterback.
hate him, want to get rid of him, think he's a bum, think the Cowboys are done with him. Every time somebody else gets a deal, they say, see, that's because the Cowboys don't want Dak Prescott. So, no, Jerry Jones wants to have the publicity. They're going to get Dak Prescott signed. He's going to be the quarterback for the Cowboys. And I can tell you one thing. I can guarantee you this shit. I can guarantee you this shit about Dak Prescott this season. Whew.
He looks ripped, I'll tell
When I
you
look at
that.
some of the workout tapes that you've seen and pictures of Dak, who's never been a sloppy, fat guy or, kind of where you looked at it and said, that guy's the quarterback. That guy looks like he is nothing but muscle. He is on a mission. He's got the new tattoo on his back with the little baby feet and stuff on there. He is on a mission. He is now a father. And when you become a father, things in the world change. Trust me. Things that you used to do or things that you used to think of, change completely. Your perception changes. Your time that you need to have. Your
Well, that's it. I just had to see Mark Holmes and hear him. We haven't seen him in over a week. He's done some videos, but not much from Mark. How was everybody? How's everybody doing? I just wanted to get a look at as I was getting ready for the show here. The Zoom link is in the community tab, everybody. So hop on in. I was looking. I hadn't watched that video, so I just threw it on. Figured. It's like that movie with all the bridges, with the bridges of Madison County, Mark and Tracy. There you go. It's a love story. How's everybody doing? Let's go back to the top. We got Isaac Ramirez. We got Chris May. We got JJ. What's up? Brad's in the house. What's up, Brad? William Tilton. Lady Libra. What's up, Lady Libra? Chris May's in the house. I was able to find the bell where it rings to let us know that somebody's coming in. Curtis is in the house. Vinny Hagen. What's up, Vin? I think that's about it. Ruben Walls. What's up, Ruben? How are you? Ruben's in the house. West Virginia Country Boy is in the house. What's going on, everybody? Kind of a slow day here in YouTubeville. But this is a Zoom call, so you guys could hop on in. Hop on in. I want to hear that bell go off so I know that it's working. Let me see here. So what's going on, everybody? Anything good? So apparently they weren't talking. So I guess Ultra was right, but I was only going by what I heard. But again, who knows that they weren't talking? I expect a deal to get done. If not, if they don't get a deal done by the beginning, then they're not getting a deal done. They're not going to go into if he starts the season without a deal and they don't get a deal done, then we'll be looking at a new quarterback next year. So I think they get a deal done, but again, we're not real positive on that. At least I'm not. So here, let's rewatch this since nobody's hopping in. This is your Zoom call here. Let's see, Zoom multi-view. Let's watch this from the beginning. If anybody who hasn't seen it, here we go. You're getting knocked out, Dick.
I'm a part of one of these things. Oh my God.
I don't know who that is. Help me out. Oh, Browns fan. Saints fan. Okay. Oh, okay, I got it. Saints fan.
Hello.
Okay, Chris.
No way! What the world? Hello?
Eli.
I think I got
What's
the wrong
up,
number.
Eli?
Is this real? Oh my gosh. Hi everyone.
Megatron, we coming for your meats.
What the
Hi. Hello.
What?
John Wall. Saweetie.
Why y'all look like the Purge?
What the is going on? Hey boys.
You guys need a jacket or something?
Oh, Oh my God.
49ers fanboy.
Oh my God. Nah.
Falcons fan Jay, what's up?
Aloha, everyone. Yo.
Shane Gillis.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yo. Man, what the
Adam left go.
What's up, brother? Hey, what's up? There's a bunch of cowboys there.
That's it.
What's the meaning of this call?
We're coming for your meats. Sam Morey.
Hello.
Moral.
I don't like this at all.
Chad Ocho. Yeah, look at my man.
Hello. Hey, little stinker booty, what is
I'm the
y'all doing?
mailman. Come on, man.
Stop it.
What the?
Joe Woe. Who the hell's that? Bert Kreischer.
Am I getting drafted?
Nick Merckx.
What up?
What up?
What the?
Don Staley. Yeah.
Yuck.
Yuck, yeah. I'm coming for your meats.
What are y'all doing?
Chris Long. Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, what's up?
Him, he knew you were here. I'm sorry, man.
Finally, there we go. There it is. It was. That's exactly right.
Let's go, Kay. Thank you so much.
Dak, Jerry, you said I would be the first person on the schedule. Where is the schedule? I don't have it.
My bad, Kelly. All right.
I like that hat, though. I'll tell you that. Well, there it is. There is the full video that I chopped up the night of the night of the draft or the schedule release. So what's going on, man? How was everybody doing? I didn't hear a ding, but I was watching the videos. Maybe it was there. Niners all damn day. Here we go with the wishbone. Dan Sileo, however the hell you say it. He was hammering Jalen the other day. My God. My man's just talking about a like straight hater. That's even better. 300 million in 5 years of mediocrity. Can't wait. If it's Chris May and Game Time, Brian. Now, how's everybody? What's up? Hop on in. Anybody can hop in. It's there's a link in the community tab. Niners all damn day.
Join.
He's always he always hammers down. Yeah, I know. He hammers everybody. He hammers Cowboys too. He loves him some. Niner running back. So he loves your boy. There it is. There it is. I hear a ding.
There you go.
I
So what's
finally-
this thing of us looking at Lyndall Joseph?
I don't know. I was just looking it up when I saw you say it. What was that about?
Mark had something on it earlier.
Yeah, well, Mark, I don't know
But,
that I would
other
use
than that,
that. Love
there
you,
was
Mark,
other-
but I don't know that I'll use it. He's out in Vermont. We playing Super Bowls down here. We go. Drew's in the house. Here we go. Why not, Drew? Get in. You can
So-
come in, and if you, what's going on here? Chris, you're sharing your screen, brother, or
How
somebody.
many? Can't be sharing mine.
Okay, it had to be Matthew. So I'll have to. I will have to fix those settings. I don't know why somebody was able to do that.
Huh, I don't know.
That was weird. Who's getting ready for the season? Ruben, it's early yet, man. I'm getting ready for a training camp. I talked to Troy this morning. He's doing okay. He's doing all right. He gets out tomorrow, so
That's good.
yeah, he gets out of the hospital tomorrow. So
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking about what you were saying earlier about Dak and that contract. Yeah, they're probably just trying to get as much media publicity as they can. It's not like they're going to get enough here in this Paul Tyson fight. But
I mean, again, if it's not done by the start of the season, then this is the last year of Dak. That's how I look at it. If Dak is allowed to reach the open market, he will not be back. And it is what it is. If we don't sign him like before the season, then I just assume move on. For Dak's sake, we got to sign him. If not, then move on. We'll see what we have with Trey Lance, I guess. What's up, Keith? Hi, Game Time, Brian. Are you joining the WNBA? I'm rooting for LA Sparks and Chicago Sky. Are you joining? Keith, I'm not really into it. No, man, but enjoy it. I don't know about football hilarious. You guys want Dak back 2-5 in the playoff record 8 years. Again, Drew.
Who else are you going to find?
I don't
Seriously.
know. Yeah, I mean, you're an Eagle fan. You should.
0.001% of the quarterbacks out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Your last winning Super Bowl for the Eagles wasn't Jalen Hurts. It was Nicky Six. So you don't have Nick Foles either. So again, Eagles just need a QB and a head coach. Eagles need a lot of Niners all damn day. They need linebackers. They need corners. That's big. Their offense is great. I will say their offense is really good. So defense, not so much. Brad's dog just is signing in. Brad's dog.
What up?
Where's the dog?
Hang on.
Jalen has an NFC Championship and a Super Bowl appearance. Yeah, we don't count Super Bowl appearances, bro. If you don't win it, who cares, man? Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl. Do we really care? Again,
Snoozing.
to be nice or Brad's gonna light you up. Oh, listen, Drew. At the end of the day, if Jalen has a bad year, he's gone. All right. If he has another year like he did last year, he's gone.
Hopping in, Drew. Come on, chump. Let's go. Hop in.
He don't have nothing like intelligent other than a Dak stinks, LOL. It's all the same bullshit. So you have to bring more stuff to the table if you want to talk. You just can't. What do you care about our quarterback? Don't worry about our quarterback. Look at your own media is questioning your quarterback. Good luck. If you get out to a rocky start, Dracula's gone. You're going to have Kellen Moore as your head coach. Good luck. You guys are hanging on by a thread. You know who Vegas has winning the division? Us, not you. That's how bad we are. So,
Still haven't figured out how to see the chat. What the hell is going on?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you would do it. He must be on a cell phone. I don't know. I mean, we could bring up, who do we think is that good? Niners? All right. Niners all damn day. I like you, but listen, Niners got a tough schedule. Let's review the freaking schedule. Let me go to...
Yeah, see it.
Let me go NFL.com. NFL.com. Let's just review this schedule. I want to review it with Niners all damn day. Hop on in here, Niners all damn day. Let's talk schedule, buddy.
I'm going to pull it up myself.
Let's talk schedule. Let's see here. Let's talk schedule. Let's see here. Team schedules.
Oof.
I'm telling you, Niners are in trouble. Niners are in trouble. All right, let's look, people. Here we go. You ready? Week 1 at the Jets. All right, you beat the Niners. Niners all damn day. This is for you, buddy. 1-0 at the Vikings. All right, I'm going to give you a win. That's a tough one, though. 10 a.m. That's in, I want to say.
Minnesota.
No, I think it's at Niners, I guess. Home team? Yeah.
Vikings are.
Yeah, but why does it say 10 a.m.? It has to be.
It says 11 a.m. on mine.
So what I'm thinking is they're out of the country, right? Isn't that, or no? I don't know. That's weird, people. Is it 2-hour time difference, Minnesota?
Wait, what does it say on yours? 10? Wait.
Yeah, PDT, Pacific.
Yeah, our games here in our time here in Mountain would be 11 in the morning. So that's probably why it said that. So, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it shows that Niners at Vikings.
Yeah,
so they'd be there.
Yeah, it's at Vikings. I just don't know what time. I guess it's a 1 o'clock game. Oh, yeah.
Your time, it would be 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, not my time. Their time. Brad's entering again.
Wait,
so, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
12 their time.
Yeah. It's 1 o'clock Minnesota time. At 10 o'clock Minnesota, I guess they're playing at 10 in the morning? That don't make no fucking sense. I don't buy that.
It'd be 1 o'clock your time, noon their time. I believe we're Mountain. That's probably why it's showing it up on mine. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Who
Doesn't
knows?
matter. At Vikings 2-0. At the Rams, it's a loss 2-1. Home against the Patriots 3-1. Home against the Cardinals 4-1. At Seattle 4-2. Home against the Chiefs 4-3. Home against Dallas 5-3. So you beat Dallas, you go into the bye week 5-3. At Tampa Bay, 6-3. Home against Seattle 7-3. At Green Bay 7-4. At Buffalo 7-5.
8-5 at Bears.
8-5, 9-5. We'll say you split these two. So let's say 9-6, 10-6,
11-6.
So you get 10-6 going into the last game. It's all right. It's not horrible. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, Bradley. If you're using your iPad, yeah, I don't know. There must be a setting, buddy. So, what's up, Madman? It is what it is, man. You're going to come in here, 11-6. Okay, that's not horrible, Drew. Dallas 9-8. That's not horrible. I got them winning anywhere from 9 to 11 games. So that's Washington 10-7. Let's pull. There ain't no way Washington's winning 10 games. Let's go look at their schedule. Matthews, are you in here or what? Are you doing anything? Because you got a few seconds and I'm kicking you out.
Click the unmute button, Matthews. See if there's one around there.
Let's see here. Let's go to where we at? The Commanders. Let's see. Let's see Drew's Commanders prediction.
Sounds like a bad law firm. They need to change it back.
Yeah,
change
right?
it back.
Yeah. It's always be the Redskins to me. At Tampa Bay,
Me too.
loss. Home against the Giants. Okay, win. 1-1. At the Bengals, loss 1-2. At the Cardinals, loss 1-3. Home against Cleveland, All right. I mean, I don't think you'll win, but let's say you win one of the other ones. 2-3. At the Ravens, a loss 2-4. Win home against Carolina. Win against Bears 3-4. 4-4. At the Giants is a loss, 4-5. Home against Pittsburgh is a loss, 4-6. At the Eagles is a loss, 4-7. Home against the Cowboys, 4-8. Home against Tennessee, okay, whatever, 5-8. At New Orleans, we'll give them a win just because, 6-8. Home against the Eagles, loss, 6-9. Home against the Falcons, win, 7-9. At Dallas, loss, 7-10. Where are you getting 10 wins at, Drew? Come on now, that was about as fair as I could be off the rip. You counting the preseason games to get to 10? Come on now.
Oh, I wouldn't have given him Atlanta.
No,
I wouldn't even give him Atlanta.
I know. I was being very, very generous. Very generous. You know what I'm saying?
A little too generous.
Well, I'm just briefly.
I know.
Like, I mean, I could get the 9 wins for Dallas if all goes bad. If you you know, if it all goes bad, 9 might not be wrong.
That's the exciting thing, man. You just don't know until we get there.
You don't know. That's
week
exactly
by week.
Right.
Storybook, man. It's nice.
That's exactly right. You don't know. We don't know. I wish we did know, but we don't know.
Take the fun out of it.
We don't know. What's up, Keith? How are you, brother? Drew, they will beat Dallas. You guys take a step back. Again, we could lose games. I'm not going to argue with you, Drew. We could win 9. I'm not going to sit here. I don't know. You know, in my mind, I think positive. I think 10 or 11, but I could see 9 if we lose at Cleveland and if we lose a couple of the other games. But if we're going to be better at linebacker, we're going to be better at cornerback. We're going to be better at tight end. We're going to be better at offensive line. So, that's the thing. We're going to be better. We're going to be. Our defense is to be. TBD. TBD.
The running part, anyway.
Yeah, just stopping the run. Madman, 12-5 or 13-4, guaranteed. Hey, man, I hope you're right. Obviously, I hope you're right. But I'm going to keep it real. We're not playing games now. Obviously, when the games start, I hope that those close games, I hope that we win those close games. Because I think Dallas is a decent team. I don't have them winning the division. I'm going to give it to the Eagles right now, but Eagles could go horribly wrong. Eagles could go bad. I mean, everybody knows it. It's just we'll see how they get out of the gate. If they don't get out of the gate strong, then it could be ugly. Because the pressure's going to mount on Nick Sirianni. They want him gone anyway, since he's nothing but a placeholder for somebody who calls plays. You hear all the rumors about Belichick next year. I don't know that that'll happen. We'll see. Again, we'll see, people. There's a lot of things need to happen. We lost a lot of players. We lost some players in the preseason last year. We don't want to do that, right? We don't want to lose players. So we'll see who comes out healthy going into the season. And you know what? I don't care that we don't win the division. I hope being a wild card is fine with me. If we win, great. But I'm not going to predict it. No team since 2003, 2004. But after seeing a Commander's schedule, there's no way in hell they're winning 10 games, Drew. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to argue about the Eagles. I got you guys in a similar boat as us with a slight edge up because of the offensive line and Barkley and your 2 number 1 receivers and your tight end and your offensive line. That's where I get the Eagles that edge. Dallas has more questions that they have to sift through. I think the upside is huge, and I think in areas of their defense, they're going to be better than they were last year. But we may be a better team by the end of the year with a worse record than we did last year. How does that sound? We'll be a better team at the end of the year with maybe 9 or 10 wins, maybe 11. So
as long as that record reflects us making it to the
that's all.
Bracket itself, and then being a better team.
Even
advance.
Drew will tell you. I think
sure.
I think even Drew will tell you. All right, unless he's saying something horrible, let him talk. Oh, so every other team gets new coordinators. They struggle. Dallas doesn't have new coordinators except Zimmer. He's not like a new guy though. He's a 67-year-old man who's coached in Dallas before. It's different. Coordinator, they struggle. Dallas gets new coordinators. They still have the same offensive coordinator, Drew. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, Brad, you didn't need to block that comment. There was no reason to block that one. Just let him talk. Unless he's calling me names or something. That's fine. Now, Drew, Zimmer, you can't. Zimmer's been there before. He's been a head coach in the league. Just like, see, the difference is Zimmer is not trying to change the defense to a different. He's just going to be more of a disguising defense. What you're doing, going to a 3-4 with no linebackers, is crazy. That's why if you guys were smart, you go out and get yourself some linebackers. I know you drafted, but he ain't going to be ready anytime soon. You know, I'm sorry. Jeremiah Trotter Jr., I think he can play at some level. Nakobe Dean is not a 3-4 linebacker. He's just not. I mean, a lot of people are predicting he ain't gonna make it through the year, and if he does, he'll be gone. We'll see. I mean, that's going to be interesting about how the Eagles use their 3-4 defense. I'm not saying it's not going to work. Vic Fangio used to be good, so we'll see. Kellen Moore, okay. I think he's going to help Jalen. I'm in the minority. I think Kellen helps Jalen, but I don't think it ultimately is going to help Jalen in the playoffs because Kellen doesn't know how to make adjustments. So, Dak delusional. Kellen Moore was scapegoat for Dak when Dak choked against the Packers. No, Kellen wasn't on the team last year. Kellen was with the Chargers, remember? Dak delusional. He was with the Chargers last year, and he choked in the playoffs.
And everybody said that he was going to tear it up with Justin Hubert. Well, I didn't see very much of that.
No, I don't mind the Brad doing that, but you didn't say nothing that was so bad that needed to be blocked. Drew, Zimmer is being a new system. Fangio's system has been a No. Fangio is running a 3-4, Drew. He's bringing a new system.
He's a 3-4 coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 3-4 coordinator. So it is a different system. What's up, Az, man? Dak Delusional should know his stuff before commenting. Yeah, man, he just wants to be negative, and that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Niners all damn day, man. You know what, Niners? Yeah, because you're in here, let's look at, hey, Niners all damn day. Ask him, who do you think is going to be your competition in the NFC West? That's what I want to know. Is it going to be Arizona, Seattle, or the Rams? Let's look at the Rams. Let's look at the Rams schedule, okay? We'll go to the Zoom multi-view. Let's look at the Rams schedule, everybody. Everybody be nice. It's friggin' preseason. No reason to be getting mad at everybody. Rams and Cardinals a sleeper. All right. For Niners all damn day, we're going to break down his division a little bit. Since, what's up, Jeff Lee? How are you, buddy? Again, anybody wants to hop in here, just go to the community tab and log in. I'd like to see new faces. Week 1 at the Chargers. Okay. So that's like a home game. I don't, because Chargers have no fans other than that. The Chinese lady who was paid by the team to be on TV. Or no. Sorry. Week 1, that's preseason. Sorry, that's preseason. At Detroit, wow, loss. At Arizona, oof. I heard Arizona could be loss. Home against the Niners, they better win that. Let's say, all right, Niners all day. Let's say they lose to you but beat the Cardinals. Okay, so they're 1-2. At Chicago, 2-2. Home against Green Bay, woo. 2-3. Sorry. Bye week. Raiders 3-3. Vikings 4-3. At Seattle loss 4-4. Home against Miami. Oof. We'll give them a win. 5-4. At New England 6-4. Eagles loss 6. Well, I don't know about that. That one's a tough one. Eagles lost 6-5 at New Orleans. We'll say they beat lose to the Eagles. They go on the road and win 7-5. Wait, hold up here. I'm getting confused. 0-1, 0-2, or 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5, 6 and what happened? Beat the Eagles 6-5, just because it drew at the Saints 7-5. Home against Buffalo, loss 7-6. At the Niners, loss 7-7. At the Jets, loss 7-8. And then Arizona and Seattle. So 9 wins, maybe 10 if they get lucky. It's not an easy schedule. Not an easy schedule whatsoever. Dak delusional. Curtis, that would be Mahomes. You might lose a wide receiver 49ers all day. I think Debo. No, he means a Debo. There's rumor Debo is going to be traded or released because of his contract.
Really?
Drew, I don't think that's a bad take as far as Rams and Seattle overtake the Niners. If we're going to be like clear and 100, the same team. Like if you lose the Super Bowl, you normally have a down year, right?
Yeah.
So Niners did lose the Super Bowl.
I see the Rams at 98
So
or 89.
okay, so Niners all day says Debo is on his way out. Yeah, and I looking at over the cap here. Let me see if I'll pull that up here. Let's see where it's at here. Over the cap. All right, let's look at over the cap. Let's go to the teams. Niners. This is what I noticed the other day. Debo Samuel, right, is counting $28.6 million. That's what's crazy. Hey, look at that. You got Trent Williams at 31.5. Then you have Debo at 28.6. Eric Armstead is gone. And they got rid of him, right? Nobody else has got Ward 18, Bosa 14.6, McCaffrey at 14.1, Ayuk. Here's the deal. You can't do nothing with Ayuk. If you cut him pre-1 or trade him, well, if you trade him, then that's fine. But I don't think they're going to trade Ayuk. I think they're going to extend Ayuk. They won't. They're going to try and trade Debo, but look, if you cut him before June, they only save 2.1 mil, and he still counts 26.4 against the cap. If you cut him post June, okay, he counts 11.3 mil against the cap, but you save 17.2 million. Okay, Ayuk, you can't do nothing with. You don't save nothing by cutting him. You ride out this year, and if you can get rid of Debo in a trade or release him, I know that sounds weird, but then you could give Ayuk a new deal, and you could you give your quarterback some. You could give your quarterback some money because you got to pay Brock Purdy. You can't afford it. Don't do a Dallas Niners all damn day. Don't do a Dallas and don't pay Brock, until the last minute like Dallas did. That's, pay him a little early. That's what you need to do, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
Dak delusional fan. Niners all day. No, it was defense. They go up 16 points. The thing, you from behind game. Yeah, well, you look at suspect claiming the 49ers. The thing I don't know what you're saying. Debo hasn't been the same since 2021. Here's the problem, problem is this right here. He's making more than Eric Armstead was making. You saw what they did with Eric Armstead. So that could happen. Look what Brock Purdy is making. Brock Purdy is not making much.
Couple million, if that.
Brock Purdy's making $1 million on the cap.
Yeah.
Little over $1 million right here. And, you need to pay the man. Pay him. Pay that man his money. He beat me. So
pay him now while you have an advantage.
Yeah. That's what I like about what Houston's doing. Let's go to Houston Texans. That's what I like about what the Houston Texans are doing, because when you look at what they're doing,
they're putting stuff around C.J. Stroud to succeed.
They are taking advantage of it now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. C.J. Stroud, because he was a first-round draft pick, he's making his cap number is $8.2 million. He was a number 2 overall or number 3. Help me out in the chat where he was, but 8.3 overall. Okay, so they're taking advantage. What did they do? They went out and got Danielle Hunter. Bam, he's number 2 on their cap, $13.7 million. Okay, Laramie Tunsil, Mr. Gas Mask, 25.8. He's like arguably one of the best tackles in the league. Stephon Diggs is only making $5.87 million. Remember, he just re-signed the deal. I think he re-signed. I think they can get out of his contract after this year. But look, Shaq Mason, Dalton Schultz. Let's see, Derek Stingley Jr., Robert Woods. I mean, they're really trying to go all in right now.
With that offense, looks actually on paper really good too. With Joe Mixon.
It does. It does.
I mean, wow.
And I love their coach, but if they're smart, they just keep going now before you have to pay CJ $60 million, because by the time he's ready, it'll be far exceeding his $60 million. Let's pull up the Eagles cap for the Birds. Phillies are winning. They're up 8-3 in the 8th, bottom of the 8th. We're going to sweep. Let's see here. Eagles. There we go. Lane Johnson, $15.8 million. Jalen Hurts, only 13.5. That's all he's counting. That's not bad. A.J. Brown, 11.8. Well, yeah. Jordan Mailata, 11.6. Darius Slay. There's the guy. I think this is Slay's last year. I don't know what Drew thinks. Jason Kelsey, he has money on the cap, believe it or not. He has 10.1 in dead money, I guess. This one here, I'm really Drew, I'm surprised you brought back Brandon Graham. He's good for the locker room, but not that much. Is that Bryce? Is it gone? Ooh, he caught it. That dude, he robbed him again. Damn, dude caught a ball off the wall for Bryce Harper. Devontae Smith. I don't know. I guess this is caught up after the. It has to be. Josh Sweat, Lane Dickerson, Fletcher Cox is still counting $5.4 million. I guess because that's what's going to happen to us. If Zach Martin retires, we're going to, there's still going to be a nice amount left on the, what's up, Coyote? Yeah, look, we're going to get stuck with a dead cap hit. Jordan Davis. Bryce Huff. Nice. Saquon's only making 3.8 this year. So, see, Eagles, they deferred a lot of this money. They're going to have some serious issues going down the road, but right now they're good. So go win it now. That's the idea. So where's Jalen right there? Let's see how much C.J. Gardner Johnson, because you keep hearing Dan Saleo. I don't know why he says that. Let's see. pre-June 1 cut for Slay. Wow, you save $22 million if you cut Slay. Wow, home run.
With June 1st cut, looks like.
Alec Boehm just went yard. Pre-June 1st cut, you save $22.7 million. Post-June 1, you don't save any.
Don't save anything. Yeah, I can't see because that top.
Oh,
there.
no. Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, I got you. Duh. Here you go. I forgot we were on there.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Vinny, we got Howie Roseman. Forget about it. We got Howie. What's Vinny saying? Can't happen. A better team. Eagles better win. Otherwise, they will be. They'll do stuff, but there's only so much you could do. Elena Walker, Brian, all contracts are good. Howie knows his stuff. Oh, yeah, that's what he does best, Elena. Yeah, drafting the linebackers and corners, not so much. Now, we'll see what you do with your two young corners. We'll see. I think it's tough for a corner to come in and have an immediate impact. It's 11-3 now, Curtis. They just hit a home run, buddy. It's a blowout.
Are you guys watching?
I'm watching the Phillies game.
Oh.
Let's see here. I want to see something right now. I want to see, where is James Bradbury? You would save 10.8 if you cut him pre-June 1. Post-June 1, you wouldn't. It would only be $4.3 million in cap, but so. But Dan Saleo was talking C.J. Gardner Johnson, them cutting him. He's you would save $7.3 million. That's if they're. I don't know why you would do that. I don't buy that. So. I think a lot of times Saleo just likes to hear himself talk. So, unless you're Sauce Gardner. Yeah, Vinny, that's the thing. You remember, Elena, Brian Dallas working with rookies too. Let's see. Oh, well, yeah, I already said at the beginning of the broadcast, we're relying on rookies more than the Eagles are on offense. On defense. Our defense is relying on not really, though, when you look at it. We're relying on a left tackle because we have a center. I think that the juggernaut's going to be better than Hoffman, but we have a guy who played multiple games last year and it was better than. So the center position is going to be fine. It's just what the left tackle is. That's what it's going to come down to. We're relying on the left tackle, and really, on defense, we're relying on some D tackles. We do have some veteran D tackles there. We have Osa, we have Golston. It's not like we got Carl Davis. It's not like we don't have bodies there, but we are going to have to rely on some younger players. Our secondary is locked down. Our linebacker core now is really good with Kendricks, who had 138 tackles or 108 tackles last year, with Damone Clark, who's back. I think Mike is going to play more linebacker in this particular system. And don't forget, we got Overshone and Maris Leofau, Marshawn Nealon. We have a lot of pieces on defense to go with some of the good veterans. So it'll be interesting. Listen, at the end of the day, people, my opinion doesn't really mean much right now. We got to play the games. I got Dallas winning anywhere from 9 to 11 games. If everything went right, maybe 12, but, I'm not expecting it. So Drew's pick of 9 isn't horrible. That's not being a hater. I think Eagles range from 9 to 12 as well. Maybe 13 if everything goes right, but we'll see. I want to see the preseason. I want to see it all. Crypt Keeper, what's up? How many have you won? Don't be a coward, Drew. How many? Oh, I don't know, Crypt Keeper. I don't know. Oh, wait. You want to know how many they won? Here There you go. Let's show you how many they've won. Where is it? I know I have it somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. I always like bringing this up. New England won, right? All their 6 with Tom Brady, right? They won. They got hot with a coach and quarterback. That's how they did it. And tight end. And good, and Teddy Bruschi. Steelers, when was the last Super Bowl they won, people? And I'm being honest. When was the last time?
Arizona.
Okay, so right with the bus running, yeah. So, but they won what 2 or 3 early, and then they kind of spread the other ones out. Niners, it's been long. Listen, Niner people, are you still in the house? They know. Now, don't get me wrong. Niners have had way more playoff success than we had. Are they in the house? I don't see Niner people anymore. But Niners have won 5, but Dallas has won a Super Bowl before San Fran. But they've had more playoff success. So I ain't going to sit here and be like a hater. I'm going to keep it real. They've had more playoff success that they just have. Dallas, we haven't done shit in 29 years, people. Okay? And in a salary capped era, we've had a few really good teams and we could not get the job done for whatever reason. I like Terry Bradshaw. Did you see Terry Bradshaw's comments? Let me see if I can find them. Did you see Terry Bradshaw's comments regarding Dak Prescott?
I didn't see him.
All right, let me see if I can find it. Maybe it's on YouTube. Let me see. Let's see here. That's a year ago, so that's not good. Okay, here we go. Here, we could share the screen here.
NFL Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw.
Cowboys Nation, what is going on? I'm your host, Big.
Hold up. I didn't like that.
NFL Hall of
That's
Famer.
AI. Who the hell wants to see an AI? That's why they only got 40 views. Let's see. Racist comment. That's 11 years ago. Oh, God. Do we got to listen to AI? I guess we can listen to it just so you guys know what's going on. Let's see.
NFL Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw has given his thoughts on the Dallas Cowboys. Despite leading the Cowboys to a 12-5 record, the second-best record of starting quarterback Dak Prescott's NFL career, they wound up being blown out in the wild-card round by the Green Bay Packers. Since then, the Cowboys have had a battle on their hands, dealing with minimal cap space and the departures of numerous high-profile players such as offensive tackle Tyron Smith and running back Tony Pollard. All the while, the team faces further uncertainty in the coming months with Prescott, linebacker Micah Parsons, and wideout CD Lamb all in line
That's
for
not what we
that has
wanted.
burdened them for almost got. Fox Sports icon Bradshaw had some food for thought. I am a huge Dak Prescott fan, he said, according to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. I believe Jerry Jones, team owner, will do anything to win. Instead of being so kind and gracious, kind and lovable, I want Dak to go up there and say, bleep, you guys, and, bleep, all of you. Bradshaw went on
What
to
have I
explain
been saying,
that he feels
people?
quarterbacks
I've told
need an
you.
edge about you.
Dak needs. I
You
told
have to
Mark
have some
this a
nastiness
year
about
ago.
you because it will permeate through your entire team. And this nastiness is something Bradshaw seemingly felt the team as a whole has lacked of late. he explained that he believes the Cowboys lack the killer instinct. Going
I
on
would
to
agree
blame
with
the
that,
media.
Chris. Would you?
Bradshaw felt Dallas is placed on a pedestal, believing networks scramble to cover Cowboys games because they get
Yeah, I
the
have to
highest
pause it.
ratings every week.
Oh, okay.
On
Oh,
your
I got
side
you.
to listen to
He
it on
said
my
the
side
team
for some
doesn't
reason. But
have
yeah, I
that
agree
angry
with that, dude.
attitude.
I've been saying that about
Bradshaw
Dak. I'd be like,
also
you know,
claimed the Cowboys
but
don't
it shows his
answer
loyalty.
why
He
when
wanted to be a Cowboy anyway, so
Well,
you know that shows
listen.
loyalty.
All I'm saying is, Dak needs to grow a set and go upstairs and get a little loud, right? That's my problem. Now, I have seen a slight change in Dak over the last couple of years when it comes to the media post game, sticking up for himself more, because as much as people hate Dak, it's not all Dak. It's just not. Yeah, I told you, Mark, a year ago that Dak don't play dumb now like I didn't say it. At least give me a little bit of credit. I told you, remember? Phil was there. I said they have to go upstairs and stick up for himself and tell the owners what they need. Like Aaron Rodgers does, and some of the leaders are that are around the league. You got to come out and put some pressure on the organization and say, you need to go get me some pieces. Like other, I did tell you that.
Not only that,
Now I didn't tell him.
Remember Law sharing that it was a short with Troy Aikman, getting ticked off on the sidelines and stuff.
Yeah, because that was under Barry Switzer, because nobody was,
doing their job. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like the same concept, It's kind of like,
that's all we're saying here.
Yeah. It's like, I've had enough, damn it. Give me somebody over there.
Crazy. Absolutely nuts. I could find it.
And of course, I'm pretty sure he has to conduct himself a certain way too.
Yeah, right.
Don't want to piss off the slave masters.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, listen.
It's just the powers that be. I'm not a.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know what you mean. People don't hate Dak, the person. They don't like the way. Yeah, I don't even think it's about that, Elena, because he's not like he's had one bad playoff game, maybe 1.5, maybe two out of the 7. Last year's, okay, that he ended up having a good second half when it didn't mean nothing, but again, it just so happened. I would say the worst one was. I don't know what he's even talking about.
The worst one was the second one against the 49ers where we had like 9 points.
Yeah, that was the one where he needed to do something and it didn't happen. All I've been saying for years is Dak needs to open his mouth and stop being such a company guy. This company hasn't taken care of you other than make you earn and wait to the last minute in every single instance to get your money. Maybe put a little public pressure on him. In season, say, yo, are we going to go out? Or march your ass up to the office and say, you going to do something? What if Diggs knocks the pass out of Kittle's hands?
That's true.
Yeah,
I remember that too. Yeah,
but
that's true.
there was, I mean, I hear.
But there's always in a game
But
though.
you
There's
can't
always
say-
5 or 6 plays you could have said could have, would have, did
yeah, it's football. He knows that it's a team game. All I'm saying is that every once in a while, if there was any game out of the 7 playoff that he didn't play great, I would say it was that one. The Niner game, and the week before he had arguably his best playoff performance ever with a perfect quarterback rating with 4 touchdown passes and 1 running. Remember, he was running to the sideline and throwing across his body into the end zone, which they tell you not to do, for a touchdown.
I say the one against Seattle.
Yeah, I
Russell
agree.
Wilson was still quarterback.
Dak delusional. I already
was
said
my
that.
more like-
I already said he had the bogus stats. I get it. I'm not looking at stats. But it also coincided with a total defensive collapse, Dak delusional. So, yes, he could have played better in the first half, like Michael Anthony Fitness said. We all heard it. So, yeah, So, yeah. What was I looking up? I was going to look up something, but I forget.
Oh, the thing with Terry Bradshaw.
No, it was
Wasn't
after
it?
that. It was
Oh, that
after
one?
that. Yeah. I forget.
Oh, shoot. No, I forgot.
Dak is the best we have right now. Yeah, Vinny, I'd like to keep him, but if he goes into the season, then he's gone. They didn't play good in the Green Bay game either. Yeah, but Elena, we couldn't stop anybody either. You know, it was a whole organizational collapse last year. I don't think you can honestly say it was Dak Prescott. It was everybody. Okay. Yeah, he needed to play better, but it was literally everybody. Yeah. So, and then I would say the Niner game, but either way, it doesn't matter what we think. They're going to do what they're going to do. If he's not signed before training camp or in training camp, he's not coming back, people. He will not go on the open market and come back. I don't think Dak would allow Dallas to bring him back next year. He was like, well, you had a chance. Now that I'm open and really free, I'm going to go visit the Giants. He's going to end up playing for the Giants. You watch. Giants didn't get a quarterback this year, Chris. And to Daniel Jones, whatever's going to happen, they don't have the best of talent around them. They're a good team, but I don't think they're going to do much this year. And he'll be the scapegoat. They can actually exit the contract after this year with very little a cost to the Giants, and they'll throw a boatload of money at Dak Prescott. Get ready. Okay.
You think New York would do it? You don't think Washington would turn around?
Well,
and
Washington
do that
just
year?
no.
Well, sure they did to get drafted quarterback.
Yeah,
sure.
they just
Still.
drafted Jaden Daniels. If you,
I don't know.
Yeah, well, they just drafted Jaden Daniels. Unless Jaden Daniels is an absolute disaster, I don't see that. So let's.
I see the Giants getting more weapons though. Singletary's not a bad pickup.
No, and they got
the receiver room was good. You got Waller.
Yeah,
the O line.
Well, Waller's going to retire, but they went ahead and we talked about it the other day. They made some moves, but he drafted Malik Neighbors out of LSU, the wide receiver. So
he was your number one top for the draft, right, for a receiver.
Yeah, I liked him over Harrison, just slightly. They're both good. You know, I'm not going to sit here but if we look at, all right, let's look at the teams here. Okay. Who could possibly be in the market for Dak Prescott next year? Okay. NFC teams. Arizona, no. Atlanta, no. They got two quarterbacks. Carolina, no. They got a young Bryce Young. Chicago, no. Detroit, no. They just signed theirs. Green Bay, let me share my screen with you guys.
Patriots, Raiders.
Oh, I'm going down NFC. You got Green Bay.
I gotcha.
Let me move. Yeah, we got Green Bay. No, they got Love. The Rams is a possibility because you got Stafford who may be gone after the year. So okay, let's say the Rams, right? The Vikings. No, they just got a young one. The New Orleans Saints is another one. So I would go Rams. Mark seems to think that the New Orleans Saints are a good landing spot because of his roots there. So Rams, New Orleans, New York Giants, people. I'm telling you, he would love to play in New York. Obviously. There you go, Drew. You know what? If Dak leaves, I hope he goes to the Eagles. I hope that it everything falls apart for the Eagles this year, and Kellen pushes for Dak, and Dak is in with the Eagles. Then I want to see Drew and Dak Delusional come in and now spin it, because we know Dak Delusional. I think he's an Eagle fan. I think that's safe to say, because it's all negative. There's never everything any positive. You can't be a Cowboy fan, Dak Delusional, if it's always that negative. So you're not a Cowboy fan. But wouldn't that be funny? But anyway. In all seriousness, I think those three teams make the most sense. Seattle, no. Niners, no. Tampa, no. And Washington, they just got Jaden Daniels. So NFC would be the Giants, New Orleans, Rams. That's who I'm looking at. AFC, you got the Ravens, no. Bills, no. Bengals, no. Browns. I don't know what the contract looks like with Massaji Watson, but I don't think so. Denver, Bo Nix. Ooh, nah, I don't think so. Houston Texans, no. Indianapolis Colts, no. Jacksonville, no. Chiefs, no. Raiders. I think Raiders are the only AFC team that I think that he could possibly go to. So I'm just trying to look at the market and who's going to be on the market next year. So if you say, Dak, right? You say Dak. You got Saints, Giants, Rams, right? And that was it, right? Rams, and that was it. Saints, Giants, Rams. AFC, I would say Raiders. No to Chargers, no to Dolphins. I don't think the Patriots. Jets. Oh, I don't know. They got Aaron Rodgers.
Unless he decides to retire.
Yeah, maybe an outside chance of the Jets. You got the Steelers, no, and Tennessee, no. So you're talking 5-6 teams, tops. I would say 5 teams. Dax, you got Saints, Giants, or 4 teams. Saints, Giants, Rams, Raiders, and then outside chance, Jets and Eagles. Just in case, if it all goes to shit in Philly and Dak's on the open market and Kellen's there and Kellen and Dak set records, wouldn't that be funny? Drew, where would that leave Dallas? That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to get rid of him, but we don't have a plan. It would have to be Trey Lance. What we would do, Drew, is probably go with a Trey Lance for, offer him a $25 million a year deal for a couple of years, and you probably get another veteran that's let go somewhere else. Most likely, that's probably what would happen. So very interesting at times. Very, very interesting if you listen, it's very interesting more so for Dallas fans. Eagles, I think it would have to go remarkably bad for them to want to move on from Hurts. But, it's not out of the question. Howie is the one guy who will say, you know what, F it. It ain't working. Let's blow it up and reload. And listen, I don't know how many GMs could have done what Howie did, getting rid of Carson Wentz, right? And I think it served to be a good move. I want to ask Eagle fans, or here, you know what? I'll put a poll up, everybody, and I want an answer from you, because I did see this a bunch of times. Angelo Cataldi, he believes this. Philly 500 believes this. But I'm going to put the question up.
I agree with you on the last comment there. We would be in some hurt if we lost Dak for a while. Because, I don't know. You can look at Trey Lance. I mean, I've seen some tape on him, and I've seen what he's been doing this offseason. He looks really good. He's got a strong arm. But the question is, can he stay healthy? And can he stay healthy and take it to the next level? And quarterback is hard to go out and get. I mean, I remember the years we've set and waited and waited.
That's the thing. I think most people, even Eagle fans, if you really do think Dak stinks, why would you want us to get rid of him? That's a very prevailing question, Drew, because a lot of people think they wouldn't have won. Like Angelo Cataldi believes they would not have won. Who else believes? There's a few people. There's a lot of local media that don't believe that Wentz would have been able to mentally He didn't have the mental capability. People want to complain about Dak. I would say that's a legitimate, like the playoff mentality. That's what Bradshaw was saying. He's got to be more of a stone cold killer in the playoffs. So, if Carson Wentz never got hurt, would the Eagles still won the playoffs? Again, I think you remember how they won with the read option. That was incredible. They were a good team, but that read option was special. So,
what were most teams preparing for?
I just think
Carson
they would
Wentz
not have won it.
Or the other quarterback.
Yeah, Drew.
Dak kind of
had the season win. Actually, Dak, Drew. I know you don't like Dak, but he's 2 out of the last 3 years. He's had back-to-back Super Bowl MVPs. So he has had great numbers. Dak's thrown for 4,500 yards twice. Think about that. Dak's numbers last year, 36 touchdowns and 4,500 yards, almost 4,600 yards was crazy.
The Cottage House Sports or whatever. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. The comment there. They had to because Cooper Rush wasn't Dak. So they had to pretty much make things smaller for Cooper Rush to manage the game, until he got enough feel for it. So, I kind of agree with that.
All right, here we go. Well, this is fantasy. We don't want to talk fantasy. I don't want head-to-head stats.
All I know is we better sign CD.
That's head-to-head. Let's see. Let's see here. Stat. We know the records. I'm trying to find stats. Stat Muse, maybe. All right, Jalen Hurts. Let's just look. Jalen, he obviously the first year wasn't a complete year, people. Jalen, all right, let's just throw out the first year, okay? Let's talk about the second year. Well, no, he played 15, 15, 15, and 17. But he didn't play a whole game, obviously, right? I'm looking at it. In 2020, yeah, there's no way. He only had 1,000 yards passing. So, all right, here we go. 2021, this was his... what year did they win the Super Bowl?
20...
no, Jalen didn't win. What was year they went to the Super Bowl? 2022, right? Because this past year it was so it was 2022. That was his best year. Now, is this even right? Games played 17. Yeah, a 352, a 10 percentage, 38.58 in yards, average 226 a game. He had 23 touchdowns. In the Super Bowl year, he had 22 touchdowns. I believe he had 11 or 13 rushing, which made it special. That's all we're saying is you have to, 2022, cool. But you see, he only had 22 passing TDs, but what made him special? Everybody thinks it's a slight. No, it ain't a slight. The read option, man, him running, that offensive line, but... So he had 3,700 yards that year, of the year that he went to the Super Bowl. Okay, obviously this is regular season, obviously, and he had 22 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. This past year, right, 23 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Okay, he did throw for his most yards, 38.58. So, again, it's a different type of animal with Jalen as opposed to Dak. Dak has to put up the stats in order for Dallas to win.
I think Dak's had 4,000 yard seasons 3 times.
Yeah. That's, I mean,
last year, 2021, and 2019, I believe. 2019.
I mean, here's Dak Prescott, people. Here's Dak right here. In 2023, he had 4,500 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 4,500 yards. Jalen's best year had 38 something. What makes Jalen special is running the read option, using his legs. Jalen's good with throwing the ball on the run. That's what makes Jalen special. I don't see why people don't like that. From what I gather, Eagle people, that Kellen Moore is working precisely with the read option in the mini camp with Jalen and Saquon Barkley. That's going to be scary as a defense trying to stop, because they're going to be holding the ball, and you're all going to suck in on Saquon, and then Jalen's going to keep the ball. Now, it does come with risk. It does come with risk. So, obviously, Jalen's not the biggest guy, but it does come with risk. But do you want to be great? That's a dare to be great situation, in my opinion. 2022, this was the 15 interception year, like Jalen Hurts had 15 last year, but, that's everything. Everybody poo-poos and always looks at Dak. So these are the numbers, people. In 2022, it's 23 touchdowns, which is still more than that actually ties last year with Jalen. Dak's horrible year, he still had 23 touchdown passes. Look at 2021. Remember, 2023 and 2021, he was MVP runner-up both years. So 2 out of the last 3 years, Dak has been MVP runner-up. I know people don't like him, and they think he chokes in the playoffs, but again, the MVP is a regular season award. Again, these are the numbers. Dak delusional.
Stats are pretty similar to each
I
other.
could care less about the yardage. That's a lot of INTs, right? I understand. Dak had a lot of INTs in this year. I agree. I just got done saying that 2022 was not his best year. But he had 23 touchdowns in only 12 games too. Dak delusional. So if you're gonna take the INTs for only playing 12 games, then take the TDs. Dak delusional. What does that tell you? My Lord. But anyway, 2021, 37 touchdowns, 10 INTs, 44, almost virtual year. 2 out of the last 3 years. Nobody cares. Why? Because they lose in the playoffs. Nobody gives a crap. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody cares. You're not an Eagle fan, you're not a Cowboy fan, Dak delusional. So just change your name to I hate Cowboys, and then I'll respect you.
Hey, where's Thomas Garrett at? I thought he was in here for a bit.
He comes in, but he never, here we go. Dak's career record in the NFC East. Again, this is
Hi, Jeff.
This is probably why everybody wants him gone. What my question to the Eagle fans, or whoever hates Dak, my fellow Cowboy fans, Ultra Cowboy, I know you hate Dak, and we've had many conversations about it. You want him gone. You don't think he's a good quarterback. If he wins, you will bow down and say congratulations. But Dak's 32-8 against NFC East teams. 32-8. Maybe that's why you want him gone. What do you care what he does in the playoffs unless we're playing you? That's my thing. What do you care? Brian, more of a Cowboys fan than you and longer. But no, you ain't longer. I'm 53 years old, bro. You ain't no longer. Every time you make a comment, it's negative. I never see you say anything positive about anybody. Well, then say something positive, Dak delusional. I could give a shit whether it's Dak Prescott or Trey Lance quarterbacking. I'm just telling you, this is the facts. Why are you running away from the facts? Also, he's 2-5 in the playoffs. That is also a fact. Dak delusional.
Can't argue with facts.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm in a good mood, but say something positive. Can we say anything positive?
I love pizza.
If you've been
There you
around
go.
longer than me, Dak delusional, then at least you've seen Super Bowls. My son hasn't seen shit. He's still a Cowboy fan. Give him some motivation. Dak delusional. Tell my son something to be encouraged about. There you go. All right, you're 56. All right, so you were 3 years old rolling with the Cowboys. You were growing on your... Yeah, all right, whatever. We're the same age. I'm just saying, Dak delusional. Give my son some positive. Is there any positive on a team that's won 36 games over the last 3 years and has only won one playoff game? Please, help me out. Help me help you.
I got nothing to say on that. I 100% agree.
The fuck? 32-8, people, against the East. I don't know what
that's
else you could
pretty
do.
damn good.
I don't know what else you could do.
That's exactly what you want. Really.
Again, if you want to move on from them, I actually hope they do because I'm tired of dealing with it. Okay? I'm tired of dealing with this. But then, again, I want to know what Dak Delusional's answer to the quarterback of the Cowboys. What's your answer? What's your answer? And I'm being serious. What is your answer? Dak is a good competing Eagles fan. I want good. That's the same thing we said about Jalen, Drew, and it played out last year. It played out last year. He threw 108 more times in the pocket and looked bad doing it. Could not pick up a blitz. That's not Game Time's opinion. That's fact. I did just skip over what I said. Zeke and Royce behind the offensive line. I can't keep. All right. Again, I appreciate you being here, Dak Delusional. I'm not. No, you're not coming in again. So, no, you can't figure it out. You're not welcome. I was in a great mood. Dak is Donovan McNabb. There you go, Drew. I'll take that, dude. That's actually Brad. Even Brad, you got to admit that's a good comment. Why is everybody not blue? Like, what happened? Why is everybody gray, or is it me?
See.
Is it? It's like everybody's gray.
Mine's on. Yeah, that is weird.
Oh wait, let me see. Yeah. Oh no, I see some of them. Okay.
Yeah, they're there.
All right. My only thing is, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating, people. That what's the answer, Drew? Dak Delusional. What's your answer, buddy? What's your answer? If Dak is gone, what I want to know your solution. Is he not on the team yet, Dak Delusional? And this is an honest to God answer. DC for life. Even if I move on from Dak, all the fans that are Dak haters are just going to become haters of the new. We know that, DC for life. He says he's a Cowboy fan, but he's dedicated his YouTube ID to hating Dak. So what if we win a Super Bowl? I know that's a big if. I know, Drew. Don't spit up your Cheerios. What if we win a Super Bowl with Dak? Then what? I'm waiting for an answer. What the hell is the answer without Dak? You know what I'm saying? That's all. Again, I'm not running the team. I'll be fine either way. You know, I'm not friends with anybody. You know, like I do know Mark is friendly with Dak's uncle. You know, Mark's channel blew up when Dak was drafted. You guys need to look at the whole picture. You know, I love Dak. I think Dak's a great. What are you talking about, Mark? We're having a conversation. Nobody's wasting their time. Nobody else is saying anything.
Oh, here he goes. He's talking about Trey Lance.
Trey Lance could be the answer. If not, then you draft a quarterback, but don't know know that Dak is and will do. Well, Trey Lance is nobody's wasting their time. It was an hour and a half live stream. I just started this, Mark, while you were whittling wood. I've been here on since 3:30.
Well, I guess the only thing I can say about that is wait till preseason to see what Trey Lance can do. If you think he can do something, then you go from there. But I don't see it. I don't see him staying healthy enough to be able to.
Howie, we want Howie Roseman.
Howie.
While you were, while Mark, you were on the bridges of Madison County, I was on a live stream. I've been talking to everybody. I know I'm doing it for a reason, Mark. The stats don't go in their favor. The regular season record doesn't go in their favor. The head-to-head record against the Eagles doesn't go in their favor. The only thing that they can fall back on is that we haven't won a Super Bowl and Dak's only won 2 playoff games. We all know the answer that Lamar Jackson's only won 2 playoff games. Jalen Hurts has only won 2 in his brief career, I know, but he won it in 1 year. But again, whatever. He has the same amount of wins as Dak. I just think it's a stupid argument. If they're not a fan of the team, then who cares? But I get upset when an actual Dallas fan just has that much hate. Do you guys remember a quarterback? Dak delusional. Do you remember Danny White? Do you remember Danny White at all? Danny White never made it. He couldn't win a Super Bowl. Danny White was a hell of a freaking quarterback. So I guess you would have made a channel that said Danny White, he had delusional. Danny White went into Philly and lost in 1980 against the Eagles. I was at that game, Dak delusional. I was at the game, 9 years old, in the 500 level, with my family. Saw Wilbert Montgomery break my heart. And they never went back to the Super Bowl until the 90s. So I waited, 12 years until I saw my team win. So I went from 9 to 19 before I saw a Super Bowl. Is the Dallas fan? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I said, Mark. I don't know that he is. Sure do. Went to championship games with bad defense and aging players.
That's true.
No, I know it's true, but I watched a game in against the Falcons that they won, that he threw multiple interceptions, and they dropped interceptions until he found Drew Pearson in the end zone in the 1980 divisional round game. I just watched it 2 days ago. So I love Danny White. What I'm trying to tell you is he didn't win either. He didn't win a Super Bowl either. So food for thought. Dallas is far from a perfect team, right? They have one. Dallas doesn't have what the Eagles have. They don't have 2 number 1 receivers. Eagles have 2 number 1 receivers. I think AJ and CD are close, and then Devontae might be better than AJ. He's only going to get better. They have 2 number 1 receivers. They got a dynamic tight end. We got a young tight end. You still got another year to prove it. But, what's up, Gooby? Why y'all think about the Eagles' offensive line play? I don't have much confidence in Juergens. I don't know much about it, Gooby. Eagles fans will tell you that they are, that they're going to not skip a beat. I think something's got to give. I don't know.
Yeah,
Riddle me again. I forgot more Cowboys history than. Who the hell are you talking to, bro? You're skating on thin ice. Riddle me again. I put a sentence together. Dallas don't need what players got, and we still beat them. I remember watching Dallas Cowboys Super Bowls in the 90s. Be sure to join the live. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on that, Mark. I like enjoy your show. Now, I'll be there. I'm always there. I always support you. You're just like me, and the trolls are hitting you. It's all good. I don't mind. But when it's like Dallas fan, he don't want to hear facts. So whatever. Keep hating, bro. and get personal, and you'll be gone for good. I'm good. I'm a smidge away from 20K. You know, I'll hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be at 20,000 subscribers. I think I've done well for myself, Dak Delusional. Thank you. You're welcome. But anyway, make sure everybody goes over to see Mark Holmes at 5 o'clock. I will be there. I got to do a couple things, then I'll hop in. So, you know, this is supposed to be a place where we're getting ready for the season. You want to take your negative ass, go watch Big Sills, 24/7. There you go. They will shit all over Dak. Well, even though Big Sills has Dak rated number 6 overall in the NFL as a quarterback. Just saying. That's not game time. Again, if they move on from him, I'll be fine. I will be totally fine if they move on from Dak Prescott. I'll sleep good. But I want to know the answer. You're telling me Trey Lance and find somebody. That's not an answer. You don't remember Dak Delusional? You don't remember the quarterback purgatory that we were in? Since you know everything. Come on. I want you to name all the names, from Troy Aikman to Tony Romo. Go ahead. They put them in the chat. I want to know all your knowledge. I know him.
An aging Drew Bledsoe, who was slow but moving. I did like Vinny Testaverde.
What's up, Taz?
I did like Vinny. Yeah, John Kitna. Yeah.
John Kitna. Okay, that was a brief. Let's start out with Quincy Carter. Okay, ask Brian Broaddus about Quincy Carter. Ask Brian Broaddus about Quincy Carter. I just don't want to be in quarterback purgatory. Okay, we'll know a lot more in the very near future. Okay.
The same thing with the Browns, man. Look how long they went without getting a quarterback for a long time.
We will learn.
Bernie Kosar.
We will learn a lot more. But that's it for me, people. It's all love, even Dak Delusional. Thank you for stopping by. We got into it today. It's over. It's all good. If you want to come back, fine. If you don't, well, that's fine too. I'm going to do me. I'm going to have my opinions, and I will appreciate yours. Everybody, let's go over and hang out with Mark Holmes. Peace out.
Thanks for having me, Brian.